Delta State Police Command has apprehended a young couple, Princess and Prince, for staging a fake kidnapping in an attempt to extort 2 million naira from Princess's family. The incident, which occurred on December 30, 2024, was revealed in a statement by the State Police Public Relations Officer SP Bright Edafe on Wednesday. According to the police, Princess visited her boyfriend's house and devised a plan to deceive her family. She persuaded Prince to contact her parents and falsely claimed that she had been abducted, demanding a ransom for her release. SP Edafe stated the two suspects, Princess and Prince, are dating. The girl went to her boyfriend's house on December 30, 2024 and told him to call her parents and claim she had been kidnapped. He did as instructed and demanded 2 million naira as ransom. The mother reported to the command that her child had been kidnapped. We commenced investigations as usual, and what we discovered left the mother shocked. See what children these days do to their parents. The police uncovered the truth during their investigation, exposing the couple's deceitful plan. Authorities have expressed concern over the increasing trend of individuals orchestrating fake crimes for monetary gain, urging the public to be vigilant and report these suspicious activities. Mr. Handover, what are your thoughts on this story?
Looking at the story, I don't know how to put it, because imagine the system we are, the generation we find ourselves,
right?
That the people are willing to do anything for money. A female,
yeah,
meeting her boyfriend, encouraging the husband to start the relationship through falsehood in a criminal way by extorting his family, her family, looking for a way to get money for her family just for marriage purpose. I wonder how long she will continue that way. I wonder how long, because from the look of this relationship is already is built through falsehood. Because this action, what she just did, is wrong. And at the same time, I will advise the security agency to take action, irrespective of even though he's a daughter of the mother, whatever, but with the action she just take is bad. But already now, she has already deposited wrong signal to the man, so-called the husband to be. Because that, in as much as they succeed in this very one, they will still continue that way. Tomorrow something else, she may call the parents for something that is not true at the same time. So to me, I think she needed to be reminded at the police custody. Later, she need to pay for it because it's wrong.
Right.
Assuming the mother got the news and fainted at that spot, who will be the rescuer? She will now be the woman will lose her life just because she wants to protect a child. That which is really sad. It's bad to me. It's bad.
Thank you so much for that input, Mr. Kolawole.
Yeah,
this is the story just now before us. What are your thoughts as regards, people damning whatever consequences, as it were, doesn't matter, youth of nowadays, people of nowadays, the glorification of wealth as regards to people damning whatever consequences in a bid, for monetary gains. What are your thoughts in that regard when you look at this story?
Thank you for that question. When I look at the story, I just I try to understand, but I fail to understand the whole idea, because after going through the story, I found out that the lady needed some money from the guy. Well, they are dating, of course, and the guy told her she had, he doesn't have much at the moment, and she then suggested the idea of having herself kidnapped, then asking for money from her parents. I think that is such a damning move to make. I mean, look at the timing. It's first period on the 30th of December, and you are planning such news for your parents. Just like Mr. Andover said, you could affect them differently. Imagine she had, the shock of the news. Imagine she received it differently. and affected her health, or she died in the process. I just fail to understand how that is a solution to the problem. Your boyfriend has no money. Why not think of other reasons how, okay, let's talk about the new year is coming. I mean, I'm speaking positive now. What can we do to ensure that we both have some earnings? I mean, I just don't see why youths of nowadays feel this is a way to get fast money. Then again, I understand that there's hunger in the town and there's, scarcity of nearly everything. But then this is not a good way to go about it.
Now, thank you so much. Mr. Kolawole rightly mentioned scarcity of things, scarcity. Do you think that is enough reason for young people to connote such heinous ideas?
It's not enough reason for that.
Right.
It's not, because already, every day there's always a need to demand. There's always a need for, so you have to work with the available, the resources within your limit,
right,
and be content with it. So just like Mr. Kolawole has just said, I think the best thing is to the both of them to either suggest to the parents they needed money for a business. Talk to them and see how they will react to it, than giving your parents that kind of sad news. There are some parents, due to the love they have for their children, once they get sad news, there's a way it triggers this in BP. Before you know, the woman will be rushed to the hospital, and at the end of it, you lost your mother at the expense of your need, of your greed. So it's wrong. It's wrong.
Mr. Kolawole, one more on this one before we go. When you look at this story, right, the part of young people, the hustle to get rich fast, this get rich quickly schemes, right? What savages do you think can be put in place? For one hand, when you look at it from the angle of parenting, do you think this girl, probably her parents failed her that in a way that she's unable to express herself to them as regards I need some money, and she went the other way? And what are your thoughts on the other hand when you look at it at how young people these days do not want to be industrious? Many people are looking for the easiest way to get fast. How do we prevent future occurrences? What steps should be taken as regards, looking at it from the government angle, from the angle of society? What should be done to reduce such heinous ideas from coming up in the future?
Thank you for that question. Such an amazing question. I would start from the top. When I mean top, I'm talking about Nigeria as a whole. Okay. Do we have jobs? Do we have infrastructures in place to provide for youths? I mean provides. I mean, if there are jobs or things for these youths to do, I believe we Nigerians are not lazy. Even the youths are not lazy. I believe we would find, or these youths will find a place to, they'll see a place for themselves to, earn their daily living. But nowadays, you find out that youths are intrigued by what they see on social media, and most of these things on social media are just adverts. They are not true. So when someone comes online and tells you this is a fast way to make money, I mean, there are ways to make money. I mean, tech has made it easy, or made some ways easy, but not going through dubious means, like, pretending to be kidnapped, doing cyber crimes, fraud. Those are not good ways to go. And I mean, at the end of the day, these are crimes. Right. We all know that these things are wrong. And I want to believe that this lady must have heard, or maybe she had not, or have seen someone do this. And then she probably feels this is a way to go about it. Do you get what I mean? I don't think she just thought of it from nowhere. She probably has heard that this is a thing. And that's what youths need to try to dampen nowadays. Do not just believe or take these things as a way out. Rather, think of ways, creative ways to make yourself better. Think of creative ways to make money. Legal ways, if I may use that word. And I would also like to urge the government to make this, society and the infrastructures much more available so people can have opportunities.